broader perspective on pursuing his dream as an educator. He desires to ensure all children gain experiences that build leadership, encourage diversity, and sparks both creativity and critical thinking. He aspires to be a trailblazer and an educator to inspire students. Mr. Taylor says, in order for North Carolina schools and communities to flourish, education must flourish. Ladies and gentlemen, I present our speaker for the occasion, Mr. Jacques Taylor.
Thank you, Ariane, for that lovely introduction. Thank you for that lovely introduction, Ariane. I could not wait to get back to North Carolina this morning to deliver this powerful message that I have for our 8th grade scholars here. But first, before I go into my words of wisdom, it is only right that I do the Bulldog Nation's chant. So when I say Bulldog, you all say Nation. Bulldog.
Nation.
Bulldog.
Nation.
When I say Bulldog, you say Nation. Bulldog.
Nation.
Bulldog.
Nation.
Thank you. Greetings and humble salutations, scholars, parents, teachers, central office staff, and elected officials. Today, I am thrilled to stand before you as the 2019 keynote speaker for the 8th grade moving up ceremony. Thank you, Principal Lee, Ms. Mosley, and Ms. Marshall for allowing me the opportunity to grace your student body on this special occasion. Can we give our leadership a round of applause for this? I would also like to extend a thanks and welcome to my mother, Tamika, and my brother, Jahari, as well as my educational mentor, Dr. Sabrina Tawali, and my professors from the College of Education at North Carolina A&T, along with my colleagues and friends that are near and far that are here today. Now that I have mentioned and welcomed everyone on my behalf, I am here, I'm at home, and I'm here to speak to some talented, bright, gifted, young rising high school freshmen and freshwomen on this morning. What you probably don't know is 9 years ago, I was sitting in the same seats that you're sitting in today as a rising high school freshman. Scholars, I stand boldly a proud alumnus of Thomasville City Schools. And today, I will be speaking from a subject titled, The Process. Somebody shout the process.
The process.
I need y'all a little louder. Somebody shout the process.
The process.
I said shout the process.
The process.
This morning, I am going to break down for you the process of writing a book.
That's my boy.
A wise woman named Dr. Maria Petrie Martin once stated, "Your life is a book, and it is up to you to make it a bestseller." 8th graders, my question to you, to each of you is, what will you do as the author of your book to make it a bestseller? You know, have any parents in the house? Any parents in the house? I'll pose a question to you too. And my question is, what will you do to ensure that your scholar is writing that bestseller between now and 2023? Let me just be very clear, parents. It is your duty to ensure that your child is writing that bestseller. I said it is your duty to ensure that your child is writing that bestseller.
Preach, son, preach.
Now let me get into the 6 steps of writing your bestseller, scholars. 8th graders, your first step to writing your book is brainstorming. Can somebody shout brainstorming?
Brainstorming.
I need y'all a little louder. I need y'all to say brainstorming. Brainstorming is the key to finding that direction, and it is something that you can implement for yourself in a logical, structured way. With that in place, you can use that process as a reliable way to generate ideas, iterate upon them to make changes along your process. Brainstorming is the best roadmap for making the decisions that count. It steers you away from indecisions while reducing the likelihood that you go too far, that you go down the wrong path. Brainstorming is a critical decision-making process. I said brainstorming is a critical decision-making process. Yet it works best when approached with a purposeful and lighthearted attitude. Brainstorming keeps you moving forward and helps you avoid dead-end paths. Somebody shout pre-writing. Somebody shout pre-writing.
Pre-writing.
Pre-writing is the outline of the plan on which you will take for the next 4 years of high school. In order for you to achieve your goals and dreams, in my personal opinion, you must first write down whatever there is you desire to achieve, so you can ensure that you're sticking to your own process. As you pre-write, you have to take the time to plan and get your ideas organized on paper before starting your first draft. During the pre-writing stage, you will have a lot of ideas that you may want to jot down on your paper. However, from my personal experience while pre-writing, I would suggest you categorize things. For an example, if you wanted to join an organization or club, plan your goals and ideas for the organization or club. If you plan to play a sport, plan how you will contribute and be effective to your team. Even if you plan to be in the top 20 or even the top 50 percentile of your class, plan out how you intend on getting to the top. Somebody shout writing. Writing. You are now putting your thoughts and putting a time stamp on the goals you have written down. During the writing process, you will begin to give specific details as to how you're going to achieve your specific goals. During the writing process, I would suggest that you either bullet point your goals and or create a checklist with the goals you have written down. Please take mental note of this. Scholars, timing is everything, and note that whatever you write down will take time to come to pass. So as you matriculate, that means as you move forward and progress throughout the next 4 years of high school, it is imperative that you go back and revisit your writing. Whatever you write down, it matters. Lastly, of the writing process, it is okay to erase and ask for help if you're stuck along your writing process.
That's good.
Somebody shout revision. Revision. During this process, you will need to find an accountability partner, mentor, and or teacher, a person that is going to hold you accountable for your actions, your visions, your goals, and your plans. During the revision process, make sure that your accountability partner, mentor, or teacher is pushing you out of your comfort zone and challenging you to be the very best version of yourself that you possibly can be. My advice to you during this revision process is to reevaluate, rearrange, and adjust if you need to. It is up to you during the revision process to reevaluate, rearrange, and adjust. Remember, you are writing a bestseller. Somebody shout editing. Editing is correcting and modifying because, as we all know, life happens. And life does happen as you're on that path, that road to writing your bestseller. You will have to make an adjustment, so you will always have to be adjusted. The editing process is going to be like a sling. You will experience some ups and some downs, and you have to be able to adjust and go with the flow, even though it may not be a part of your process and plan. So you as the author will need to know how to rework the plan that you set for yourself. During the editing process, only you can make the necessary edits along your process. So what you edit, make sure you're proofreading and looking at your writing with a 20/20 vision. Lastly, of the 6 steps to writing your book, somebody shout publishing. Publishing is preparing and issuing your book and other materials for sale. So now by the time you get to the publishing process, you should have chosen your topic, edited your book with your accountability partner and or mentor. The cover of your book should be discovered. The format of your book should be decided on. The year 2023, we all look forward to purchasing your bestsellers. We look forward to reading your bestsellers. Now simply know this, scholars. At the end of your last chapter in your bestseller, your ultimate goal is to be able to suit up, cap, and this is a representation of a gown. Suit up and graduate from Thomasville Senior High School or high school in general. Whether you choose to attend a local community college, 4-year university, or college or university, or the United States military, or simply go into the workforce, I personally look forward to reading what you write and decide to do in the last chapter of your bestseller. 8th grade scholars, you're about to write a bestseller that is about to be sold out of Thomasville. It is going to be so big that it's going to be awarded in the New York Times as a bestseller. In closing, scholars, you all have worked very hard, and every adult in this auditorium is proud of you. Now know that your success doesn't stop here. It is only up from here. From today, Friday, June 7th, 2019, to Saturday, June 10th, 2023, you have 1,464 days to publish your bestseller. Make it the best 4 years of high school. Again, I personally look forward to reading your bestsellers. I am going to my seat, but I wanted to leave you with this. You got to go through the process to get to the victory.
Amen.
Let me say that again. You got to go through the process to get to the victory. Now, 8th grade scholars, start writing your first chapter. It is going to be interesting. Now, come on and clap your hands all over this auditorium.